Welcome back to Informasi and Naila Faza here. Sad news from South Korean investigator robbing the crowd crush that killed 156 people during Halloween festivities in South Korean raided police station across Seoul on Wednesday. The Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency said the investigator raided 8 of its office and sent an internal report and document releasing the report made by a number of the public to the 112 emergency hotline. Among the office raided of the Yongsan District Police Station, which oversees the nightlife neighborhood of Itaewon, where the crash took place. The raid came as Korean authorities face mounting public pressure and fury, with witnesses saying there is little to no crowd control in Itaewon on the night of the crash, despite police receiving warning for in advance. Saturday's deadly crowd crash occurred in the section of narrow alleyway where witnesses described being unable to move or breathe as massive crowd gathered in the street no more than 4 meters 13 feet wide. This is the heart of Itaewon, and right here is the alleyway which slipped down towards the main road where many people lost their lives. No, this back alley here is also filled with bars, restaurant and nightclub. Down here, you have the main road for lanes, which a couple of weeks ago for a festival are closer to traffic. It was not close to traffic on Saturday, meaning people were concentrated more in this area 20 meters away from the opening of the other roads in the exit of the subway, which remained open, allowing people to continue arriving the area. The signs emerged that members of the public had home. The police to warn of overcrowding hours before the first deaths were reported. Wednesday raids were carried out by a special investigative unit created only a day earlier, but the National Police Agency or NPA to look into the disaster. The NPA said on Wednesday it has suspended the chief of the Yongsan Police Station, one of the closest police stations to the crash site. Safely injured cannot try out his normal duties given the situation, said the NPA, adding that his successor would be announced later. That day, at least 11 calls from people in Itaewon concerned about the possibility of a crowd crash as early as 4 hours before the incident occurred. Speaking to the media on Thursday, NPA chief Yoon Hee-kwon admitted for the first time that police had made mistakes in their response. There were a number of reports on the police emergency hotline indicating the seriousness of the situation just before the accident occurred. He said, according to reports, a large crowd gathered before the accident and police emergency hotline reports were informed of the danger. He added the police response to the emergency calls had been inadequate and that he felt a heavy responsibility as the agency head. At the Thursday news conference that he announced the creation of the Special Investigative Unit that carried out the raid on Wednesday. Other government bodies have also admitted being unprepared. The Interior Ministry said Monday it had no guideline for dealing with the crowd surge because it was not caused by a single event with a single organizer. Today, Informasi is over. I'm Naila Faza. Say goodbye and don't forget to say see you later.